there we go. So it's Thursday, ladies. I'm coming live from my laptop. Oh, here we go. Right. It's Thursday. Woo! Let me just get this sorted. Oh no, this one. So I am doing it from my laptop, which actually portrays quite a nice image of the room. So I don't need to move the camera around too much. So it might actually be better. Facebook has forced me to get my laptop out each morning. The reason for doing this so that I can have it, so big screen for people that need big screen. Otherwise, when I'm looking back through the videos, it's fine if you're having your phone vertically, it's the right size, but if you're trying to turn it horizontally, it's not being big enough. So I'm going to try it on here and see how we go. So do give me feedback on whether it's working okay. Say hi, etc, etc. But today you are going to be working your upper backs and your biceps. So what do you need? If you have something like this, then grab it. And actually I had a thought earlier that if you haven't got a cable or even a stretchy band, then a pair of stretchy tights would work really well. I can see that there's two people on here. I have no idea who's there, but good morning. I will get used to using my laptop if I carry on this way. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so this, or a pair of stretchy tights, or obviously these bands are all linked, but you can get ones which are just stretchy like Pilates and stuff, which I know Dawn uses on a Friday sometimes for the group to work their abs. So that's an option. Dumbbells we are going to use as well. I sometimes do single arm moves, and we can do, our upper back is stronger than our chest, so we can cope with quite a decent weight on there. So I quite often use a kettlebell if I'm doing single arm moves. So you need a few options if possible. Oh my god, what a disgusting day. And that's really the only words for it. Edie's at home today. Schools, I guess, across the county have decided to close because of the wind. It doesn't actually look windy out there at all. It just looks really wet. Hey ho. Okay, any excuse, isn't it, for the teachers to have a day off? I never get told off for saying that. It's not true. I know how hard they work. Right, I'm here. I'm in the room. She says, running off into another room. There we go. Right. Timer. You can come through. It's fine. Oh, if you can get in, silly dog. Oh wow, you look cosy. Yeah. Watch. Oh, Roxy's coming to say hi. So I've put the laptop out. Sorry, ladies. Put the laptop out. You can have a look at your homework and everything. Yeah. So you have some drink and all that first. I'll shut this one. Yeah. Okay, so I'm obviously full of beans, so I'm going to wait for a minute, but before you just want to know all these instructions. Okay, I do still need to mess about with this a little bit, don't I? So we will do some standing moves first. Quick warm up. Sorry, I'm taking my time here. So, quick warm-up, circling back. Let me know how the camera is. I feel like it could be better. The other day I was trying to use this laptop and get my webcam to work, so I had a Zoom chat. I was like, oh no, the blooming thing's broken. Then yesterday I was fiddling around with it and I was like, oh, I just had the shutter closed on the actual webcam camera. Duh. But I was really pleased to find out that's all it was actually. I didn't need to take it anywhere to get it fixed. Oh, how are all those muscles holding up then, ladies? You doing all right? I've been I was sleeping really well this week. I'm having some crazy dreams. I dreamt I went to Thailand yesterday. It's lovely. Okay, kicking up. So I want you to really focus today on the muscles that you're firing up in that upper back area, okay? I will obviously talk you through it all. Right, let's start with some flexibility then. Okay, so whatever you're using, like I said, pair of tights, cable, whatever you've got, a band, let's give it a go. So these are brilliant for adding in the resistance. So out here, I don't hold them up at the end, you can put handles on these, but for what we're using, we don't need to. We want to create a little bit more resistance. I'm using a black one. Could go a bit harder really, but I haven't got any other options. To make it harder, you just go shorter, so obviously it creates more resistance. And that's really what resistance is, making it harder to do the move. Okay, but makes those muscles work that bit harder. So I've got split stance here, but I was just showing you really from the side, but you can just have feet hip width apart. Lovely lengthened body, really squeezing now, thinking about this. So we were easing into it, now we want to really think about that upper back. Good, rest. Oh, it's a shame I actually have to leave the house today. Oh, it's a bit windy now, there is a tree blowing a bit. Okay, we're going to do that again. So repetition on these moves is always good. Waking the muscles up probably with the first move, and then the second and third, creating that extra tension, really waking them up and making them work hard then. Repeating myself. Squeeze. Really think about what you're working here. So you should be feeling this mainly in your lat area when you're pulling down, okay? So that's a great area to strengthen up. Just looking out, so there's no tension in that neck. Oh, my tummy just decided it's really hungry. You're gonna have to wait, tummy. Okay, relax. Oh. If you're into the smoothie protein smoothies, like me. Okay, one more. Then yesterday's one, I really felt, God, I was like, God, this feels so good for me, but it actually tastes nice as well. So really big, well, not really big, a decent chunk, like my thumb, yeah, of root ginger, frozen berries, and then frozen like tart cherries, or sour cherries they're called, aren't they? So about a cup of those, you know, those like American measurings. Just water. I put a bit of hot water into it. It defrosts the fruit. I don't like cold smoothies, specialist on you. Ginger, so ginger's so good. Turmeric I put in some parsley, which sounds disgusting. It's so good for you, and it's a really alkalizing herb. Really, really, really good for you. Okay, moving on. I whizzed it all up, and it was really yummy. Open now, come back to neutral. So what we're doing here is working our backs again, going through the shoulders and then into the back. You're feeling the squeeze. And again, it's working here, but it's in a different plane of motion, so it will be hitting just a different area of that muscle group. So that's what we try and do. We try and do all these sort of moves in different planes of motion, so that you don't leave areas not being properly worked, causing weaknesses in certain areas, and then putting too much tension into the ones that are getting overworked, which is no good, is it? Elbows stay fairly close to your body, and I've got that quite tight. Rest. Okay, we go again. So fairly short on this, making it harder. Pull those shoulders back down, always thinking about resetting that posture if it's needed. Palms or the wrists are in line with your arms, so you're not flexing it back, it's just a continuation, which is what all those joints should be. So you've got the flexibility here with the band, but also the resistance as well. Really think about squeezing that area too. Okay. We'll finish off with a little light, a few minutes of boxing at the end, because that's quite fun, isn't it? A lot of you said you enjoyed that. It's quite a nice way to finish. Kind of lifts you up. Okay, well done. Relax. Release any tension in the wrists or anything like that you've been squeezing on. And one more time. Open posture, looking out. You're all doing amazingly well. Well done. Jolly good show, I say. Squeeze, come on, squeeze it that little bit harder. I can see there's 5 of you there. 5 viewers. I suppose if I went into that at some point, and there's some comments. If I went into that, maybe I will in a minute. Oh, the comments have come up on the slide. Katie and Rona, good morning. Okay, we're going to try to put that down now. We might come back to that. We're going to work nice and hard now. So right foot forward, left leg back, weights coming down from the shoulders, tummy tight, and you're going to squeeze those elbows back behind and control that down. So you're not just letting the floor back down, controlling both ways. Now what are we working? We're doing a row. Again, working that upper back. You should be feeling that on the side. Really squeezing, so nice decent weight with this, because your upper back, even if you're starting out, it will be stronger than the chest moves, the shoulder presses and things that we've done on Tuesday. Relax. Do always put the weights down in between. I know it's a quick 10 seconds, but it helps just to let the muscles relax for a sec. Bending those knees, pick those weights up, always keeping you safe. I'm going to swap legs and do it again. Weight in the middle of the body, not over the knees and toes. You have just got, by having a slight lunge, it's creating even more gravity, equals more resistance. Oh, it's coming in. The storm is brewing. Has anyone else got it really bad at all? I'm not trying to make a joke of it. I'm hoping it doesn't cause too many awful things. Really squeeze those elbows back behind. So if you're only going up to there, you're not activating your back. That elbow really has to come back behind, okay? Keep the shoulders relaxed though. Well done, relax. Let's do a single arm one. So I'm going to go in with my heavier weight by using, oh that felt hard to pick up, by using my kettlebell. I'll turn this way so you can see. Woo! Balance. Weight in the middle of the body, holding it in the right hand, squeeze it back behind and control. This shouldn't be putting tension on the knees. If you've got dodgy knees, you're keeping the weight in the middle of the body, the knee should be okay. I do think the buses would have been absolutely fine going to school today. Crazy. Good, pop it down. Rolling it back. Swapping sides. So into that left hand. Pull the tummy in and squeeze it back. Reaching down so the shoulder drops a little bit, and then that elbow comes right back behind, activating that back beautifully. Good, and relax. Roxy, we're going to have a wet walk at some point today, aren't we? Okay. Let's take it down to the mat, just do something a bit different. I think you can see there if I come back over. So I want your dumbbells. Oh, I have thought of another one I want to do as well. Okay, so you've got your dumbbells underneath, knees apart. You're going to pull the right one up and lower back down. Do I mould into like the fabrics? I can hardly see myself now. I find it hard to make this room brighter. I've kind of added like filming lights and things like that. I realise potentially my canvas at the back, not canvas, thingy at the back, might be making it all look a little bit dark. Quite like it though. It's quite nice. Okay, we are going to go to the right again. So right, squeeze that elbow up behind, down, and left. Don't drop them down. Control. Right to left. Next, nice and neutral. Tummy pulled in. Sorry, these are really clunky. I need to twist the screw on the end of them. Something about having really clunky dumbbells though, it kind of makes you feel like, oh yeah, really strong. Okay, slowly come back up, nice and safely coming back up. Move that mat. Okay, roll those shoulders back and down. I want you to bend the elbows. This is a harder move, so you might need to drop down in the weight. Okay, together it's called a fly. Pull that tummy in. Now if you don't feel this comfortable standing like this, if it's pulling on your back at all, because you're trying to use quite a decent weight, then you can do your split stance, and then it takes the weight off that back, and then it's all about the move. Really squeezing into those shoulder blades. Oh, so hungry. Oh, I think I'll survive. Really squeezing back. And then just make sure that neck's fine as well. If you're looking down too much, it will be pulling, so keep a check on that one. Well done. Put that down. We're going to repeat that. Build and build and build, overloading those muscles. And then they need to go away, let them rest and repair. And voila, a beautiful, strong back. Again, I quite like a split stance, I have to say. Just know you're only working that area. It's not pulling on any of the bits. This is hard, okay? This really hurts. in a good way. Not like a bad way. Oh. Heavy, heavy. Teeth gritting time for me. Pull those wings. It feels like wings opening, I feel. Nice and slowly. Good. Put them down. We're going to do one more if you can. You have to, you could do the band with that if you wanted to. It's kind of what we were doing. It's a little bit like this one that we were just doing. It's just obviously got more resistances. Okay, one more time. Ooh. Don't move your body with it. And then I think what we'll do a couple biceps, and then we'll, if chance, actually, yeah, should work. I want to do the boxing as well. So it might sound like I'm just making up on the spot. Kind of am, but I've been doing this for a long time now, so we're just concentrating on all back moves. What I do write ones down and follow them, but I also like winging it sometimes because I'm doing the moves with you. You sort of feel like you go with the flow, so you sort of think, yeah, no, that's enough of that now. Let's do something else, and so I kind of, do what I feel needs to happen next. Sometimes. Okay. and back down. Soft knees. Should feel this going through your tummy muscles as well. So again, into that back. More around the armpit area, you should be feeling this. Check your form in the mirror if you can, if you have one available. Make sure you're not hunching over. Kind of reset those shoulders if one's a bit higher than the other. I definitely do suffer with that. I think most of us probably do. Okay, rest. Move it around a little bit. One more turn, and then we'll do biceps for a quick round. Okay. Again, you can do split stance here if you prefer. Good old split stance. It is a good standing position. Squeeze and control. Checking that posture. Resetting it all the time if you need to. It's getting hard, isn't it? Good. Okay, biceps. I'm going to try and use these weights if I can. We'll do one round of biceps. So it's a nice, slow, controlled burn. We're going to start on the right. Oh, I don't even know if I can lift these. Start on the right. Squeeze. Elbow stays locked in there. On that waist. Good. Control. Really slowly back down. And the left. Okay. Lengthen that body. Don't put tension on that neck. Back to the right. Oh my god. So right hand is not my strongest side. And it definitely showing now. Ooh. Other side. Come on, right arm. Come on, right bicep. You got this. Power. The power of the mind, isn't it? Good, okay, put them down. Let's finish this unboxing. Put these straight back in. Sorry about the noise. Okay, 2 minutes of punching. So, jab cross. Let's work it out. Moving through the feet. Don't be stuck to the ground. Come on, you've got that power. Bet there's someone you like to box. Or something that's happened that you'd like to box out. I think that's probably a better way of thinking about it. I'm not sure I have actually right this minute, which is quite nice for us to see. Feeling jolly. Good, and rest. You should be really feeling that release of good, this release of good hormones. Just feeling, woo, I'm on this. Okay, hooks, twisting through. Good, you're going through the foot as well, don't be stuck to the ground. Come on, hook it out. I quite like making the noise, I keep saying to everyone. It sort of feels more powerful. And uppercuts. Coming in front, palm facing towards you. Come on, nice and strong. Clenching those fists, you're really feeling that going through your back, chest, arms. Ooh. I think we've got one more, let me just check. This timer in 3.5 years still confuses me. No, that was it. So it goes to 0 and then it's got another 50 seconds to go through. It always confuses me. Yay! Woo! You've just completed your 4th workout of the 14-day challenge. How amazing is that? So you've got one more to go tomorrow with Dawn, and that's going to be really focusing on your tummy muscles, kind of mat base, good stretches as well. I will be joining, but online just like you, so looking forward to that one. And then either you need to catch up with some of the workouts, which is absolutely fine over the weekend. Just make sure that if you're doing that you don't do the lower body on the Sunday, because you'll be working that again on the Monday, and it's important to have the rest in between, but you shouldn't be with the schedule. If you follow the schedule, then it works really well, and getting in those walks as well, ladies, really, really helpful. We do want to work our cardiovascular as well. If you're a runner, do some running. If you're a walker like me, do some walking. Just kind of get a good pace going on. Certainly in this weather, I think I'll be out there stomping around fairly quickly to get it over with. Although saying that, if you're wearing the right gear, once you get out there, it's actually quite nice, isn't it? And you know that you're coming back and have a lovely hot shower or bath and strip off and put some nice clean dry clothes on. Something about that feels more of an achievement. Okay, we're stretching out. Oh, that's good. Roll those shoulders back, clasping behind, keeping the bottom tucked, and pull away. Again, a really lovely stretch. Breathing through the nose, and out through the mouth. So let me know how you're getting on. Have you kind of carved out a time that you're doing these on repeat? That definitely helps if you can try and do them similar times of the day. Your brain just gets used to it. It's like, okay, at that time of the day, I've done this, and then I do my workout, and then I do that. And there's like triggers and rewards so that your brain kind of, because it works that's how your brain works. It likes to kind of be like a computer, like say you wake up in the morning and you see your fitness gear set out on the bed. It's like, okay, that's what we do after we've had a cup of coffee or something to wake up. Okay, it's all those triggers and things that lead to habits getting embedded, which is obviously really helpful. Anybody need to stretch out anything else? Let's do our tricep stretch out. And we can do a side lunge, so we're stretching into that groin as well. Those areas are always good to stretch out daily. If you can do it without, if it's better. You can do that stretch that combines top and bottom. I haven't done that tricep. Ooh, great. I feel jazzed right up. Anyone else? Release those happy feels. Can I see? Oh, I can see if there's any comments. Okay, so let me know feedback, how you got on. I've also created a poll to find out what your goals are for these 14 days. So lots of you already completed that. It's really simple. You just tick box your answers. But if you want to make more comments, then feel free as well. That's brilliant. Thanks, Katie. And I quite like this. Seems to be working okay on the laptop. Does the camera look quite good quality? From what I can see, it looks okay. So, but do let me know, okay? I'll see you. So I won't see you physically tomorrow. It'll be Dawn doing the live workout from her home tomorrow. But I will be on that workout. So I will comment to say hello to you all. So I hope to see you all on that again tomorrow. Last workout of the week. Woohoo! Done so well already. So be really pleased with yourself. Take care.